Despite the massive amount of praise it received from pros and players during the closed beta, Valorant's launch has been a rocky one. Yesterday we talked about how Valorant picked a bad day to launch, but today we're going to be looking at what people have actually been saying about the game, because Valorant might have set people's expectations a little too high, and the game's reviews are really tanking for it because of that. If you check Valorant's Metacritic page, as of me recording this, it has a score of 4.5, but just hours earlier, not too long ago, it had an even lower score of 3.4. So for a game where most people's thoughts in the beta were just like, you know, it's a decent game, but it could use some work, and then you had a bunch of other people that just straight up love the game, why is it doing so poorly in reviews? Because it doesn't even seem like it's a targeted review bomb. It just seems like these complaints that people have are real, genuine complaints about the game. So let's look at the Metacritic page. As you can see, there are a lot of negative reviews. Of course, it has its share of positive ones, but let's look at some of these reviews. This user said, yes, this is a combination of Overwatch and CSGO, but they just copied the worst things from both games and created this abomination. Boring, graphics straight out of 2007, and these ugly ability effects don't help it at all. Anyone who gives this game more than 3 points must either be paid or a Riot writer. Or let's look at this one. This game feels sluggish and clunky. It feels like someone has modded a game and released it way too early. Abilities feel meh and weapons feel lackluster. Checked out the skins you can buy to be shocked at how overpriced they are. $120 for a set of average looking skins. This doesn't feel like a Riot game when you compare it to their beloved League or even newly released polished masterpiece card game, Runeterra. This feels like they hired a bunch of interns, whipped them until the game was barely complete, spat on a bit, and served it to their fan base. What a steaming pile of shit. And I'm glad that someone brought up the price of weapon skins actually, because while I haven't seen a collection for $120, I did just hop on Valorant and check out the shop, and I saw that they have one called the Prime Collection, which costs $70. And yeah, I mean, it comes with a bunch of different skins because it's a collection, of course, but still, you're not going to find many people who want to just drop straight up $70 for a bunch of cosmetics in a game. And if you want to buy only one skin at a time from that collection, it's still going to cost you about $20 per skin. So you're not going to want to spend $70 on a cosmetic collection, and then you're not going to want to spend $20 per skin because it feels like you're getting a much worse value. But let's look at another review, which goes a bit more in depth. If this wannabe esports title would be a carbon copy of CSGO, it would deserve a 7 for effort because of the anti-cheat and true free-to-play. If this wannabe esports title would not be a carbon copy of CSGO with better balance, more diverse gameplay, and much more humane developers, it would get 10 out of 10 or Game of the Year or whatever. But something went wrong. It looks like CSGO and feels like CSGO, despite trying to be as far from CSGO style-wise and gameplay-wise. Same game mode, same type of maps, same items. And no, making grenades part of character skills doesn't count as different weapons. Less balance because of character diversity. Broken netcode. Intrusive anti-cheat, which the average user will be unable to disable after exiting the game because it has a rootkit-like anti-cheat protection and which will keep guzzling computers' resources. No certainty with monetization. It is suspicious nowadays. The only good thing about this game is that it has some chances to break CSGO monopoly and it has fewer cheaters. Yet another game for streamers, a shame, a real shame. So the game is released now, which obviously means that many more people have gotten their hands on it and gotten to try it for the first time. And Valorant saw, plenty of negativity during the beta, but it also saw a good amount of positivity. So Valorant set its bar pretty high during the beta, and these people that are now trying it for the first time might be a little disappointed because maybe it just didn't live up to their expectations. But like I said, a lot of these reviews feel like actual genuine complaints. It doesn't seem like entirely like people are doing it and giving it bad reviews just because they can. Surely some of them are trolls, but it seems like they actually just genuinely dislike the game in its current state. And if we take another look back at Valorant's Twitch page, we can already see a decline in viewership from yesterday, where I believe yesterday it had over 250,000 viewers, and now as of me recording this, it had just under 150,000. So this might be a trend that kind of continues as more people get their hands on the game. But you will find plenty of criticism about the game's gunplay, the graphics, the balance, and of course, the anti-cheat, because that's still one of the public's biggest problems with this game. And for those of you that didn't get to participate in the beta, but you're now playing this game for the first time because it released, would you say it lived up to your hype, or are you disappointed by it? Of course, let me know, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.